keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
13.
They go play fake with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On first down, Hurts. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hurts trying again on second down. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Motioning the tight end left. Now Hurts on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Gets this one to Andrews. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. And time.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Offense up to the line fast.
13.
First down throw for Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Jackson yet again. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw on third down. Buys time, rolling right. The back grabs it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Another two-point try coming for the Ravens. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And they beat the defense with the throw and get two following the touchdown. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Great. Set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Finds a seam. Left side. They're off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
DC, ready?
They're out and set. First and 10.
Right. Finish it up. Middle. Get up.
Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Likely. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now here's Lamar. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Lamar. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 1st down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
No, we change it. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Free inside the 30. Jahan Dotson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Lamar. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So now, here's third and goal. They motion the tight end over. One final shot before halftime. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Tucker on for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. This is Henry on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You gotta make a move.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, here's Henry again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing it up here, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Hey, middle.
First and 10, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And the defender comes away with it. Darius Slay has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Miami. Great, set.
Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This, our last play of the quarter.
Don't touch it.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we're through. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
They go to Barkley again. Crosses the 35, room for more. Powering across for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. This finds Likely. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 6 now. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains and those early downs.
1st down throw for Jackson. Flush down out to his left. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Taken in by Likely. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Return starts at the 3. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Able to find Dotson here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Setting up to pass. It's Dotson on the catch. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Tight end in motion left. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Throwing now. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just
63,
like that.
63, 63. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, Silver. No touch.
He'll look to throw it. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Crowd left Yeti. Get it?
And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
No touch.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.